surveys from 2024. So on the left-hand side, we have most Americans say that press freedom is important to society. And 73% of Americans said that it is very, very important to society. But on the other hand, most Americans also said that news outlets are influenced by financial or political interests. And around 50% of Americans say that they're influenced a great deal by financing or politics. So, kind of a interesting comparison. And we have a graphic coming up, which you'll see in a second. It's going to be a world map with a lot of different colors and scores on it. Essentially, this organization called Reporters Without Borders created a survey, a questionnaire, who they sent it to press freedom specialists. Some of these people can be journalists or human rights activists, things like that, from all over the world in different languages. And they use these 5 contexts to frame those questions. So they have political context, economic, sociocultural, and then some legal frameworks and safety. And you'll see that there's a score from 0 to 100. So 0 will be more on the red side, which is less free, so less press freedom. And 100 will be more on green, which is more freedom. And the organization tallies up the abuses that there are against the media and journalists, and also that questionnaire that I mentioned, they tally up the responses and sort of use a formula and calculate the score. So here it is, the world map. So green being more free, and red being in a very serious situation of press freedom. I'll let it sit there for a few seconds.
Just to add to that, some of these things, some of these countries are very predictable. I mean, you can expect, Russia, North Korea, and so forth. But there's some other ones in there that were a little surprising to me personally. The United States being one of them.
Right.
That stood out for me.
What color did the U.S. used to be?
Well,
like 10 years ago. Does anybody know?
That's a great question.
I'm betting it's probably closer to green than it is.
It was probably
maybe
one
yellow.
or two up.
It's somewhere in there. So, I'm sorry, but I'm tired of these Nordic people being so doggone happy. I'm just tired of it. I mean, as you see, they're totally free, but anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So, just for more context, this is according to the responses of those press freedom specialists from the questionnaire, and these are their impressions of press freedom in those countries.
It's really interesting. South Africa is the best, given what it was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
They're close to the best, yeah.